how fast is the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL on its 20-tooth pinion? I've cut out the middleman, guys, avoided the 17-tooth pinion and gone straight to the 20-tooth pinion. Brought it to my local test spot here. This is about the best place I managed to find locally so far. It's not totally ideal, as when you're going absolutely flat out, could do it a bit more area just to ease off the throttle and let the car roll rather than having a hammer on the brakes. But anyway, we shall see how we get on. First of all, I'm going to run the car on 2S to see if we can hit that 40 plus miles an hour speed that Traxxas quote with the optional gearing on there. My mistake the other day when I quoted it wasn't hitting 40 miles an hour on 2S, it only hits 40 miles on 2S with the optional gearing on. That's the 17-tooth optional gearing, so we may get a little bit over 40, we shall see. And I'm going to test it on 3S flat out and see if we can hit that 65 mile an hour peak speed. Now traditionally with Traxxas cars, they've been a little bit lower than that by maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour, so I'm hoping for maybe 62, 63 miles an hour out of the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL on its speedrun test today. Anyway, without more ado, let me find out how fast the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL is on that 22 pinion. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this stuff, guys. Anyway, so put the GPS on the inside today because I want to try on the 3S. Just a second, just checking nothing's coming. Oh yeah, that's definitely more on it. That feels maybe more, maybe a smidgen over 40. We shall see. .43 miles an hour. Mind you, I will point out that they quote 40 plus with the 17-tooth pinion, which is the option one that comes in the box, and this has actually got the 20-tooth pinion on, which is the ultimate speed one. Anyway, without more ado, let me test the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL on 3S with a 20-tooth pinion. Moment of truth, boys and girls. How fast is the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL on that 20-tooth pinion? We shall see. So I bought my first run there with some dog walkers coming the other way. These things are sent to testers. Quite lively under braking. Come on, land right way up. And just when I actually need it to, the self-righting mechanism works. I'm not quite convinced the car has peaked out today, but I've got to pause because there's somebody coming down for a minute. .54 miles an hour on there, guys, for that first. Oh yeah, 54 miles an hour for that first run on there. So a little bit more to come. I don't think that I peaked out. With this taller gearing, it's going to take right to the very max of the revs to get that peak speed in. So we shall have another go. I'm thinking that I just about peaked, definitely was fast. I was on that the max on there, guys. Got exceptionally good brakes on the thing, I will say. So, come on Rich, what have we got? 60 miles an hour. Well, not 65, but not too bad on there. I'm wondering if it had actually peaked out. I'm thinking it sounded like it had done, but couldn't be quite certain. A little better test area that I've been looking for quite some months now would help. But there we go. How fast is the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL on a 22 Pinion, 60 miles an hour today, boys? Overall, very, very impressed with these tyres and the fact that when I needed it to self-right today, when it had fallen over down the end there where I can't see around the corner, could do with a spot already, just stand on the corner, see if anything's coming. It managed to self-right first time. So on 3S, the 3S there, the self-righting test was done on 3S the other day, guys, to anybody that's watched it. Anyway, hope you liked that test. If you did and you want to see more great RC cars to come, then don't forget to subscribe. Just one thing to note amongst you keen ride people on there, the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL self-righted itself the first time out there with the optional gearing on. That's because the gear wheels spin up higher and the tyres balloon more, and the thing flips over quickly, just as I predicted in my self-righting test the other day. So the answer is, if you want it to self-balloon and run fast, fit the optional gearing. So nearly on full throttle on 6S and see on 3S rather, and see what it's got. Quite a bit of poke still with the thing on there. Once I imagine it should do backflips fairly easily without that wheelie bar on there. It's a fairly brutal acceleration, I think.
We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.